If you are a fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, specifically Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which some people consider it to be the best in the series, well, this video is for you. Get ready to get excited. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. And yes, we already know it's getting a full-on remake, call resynced. We know that. But now we have a date to circle. And that date, we are going to actually get a reveal for this, according to trusted insider sources, is literally right around the corner. According to Insider Gaming, Ubisoft is planning to officially reveal Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the remake, on April 16th. So you may be watching this video after that. And if you are, hopefully this thing is living up to the expectations. It's not a teaser, not a rumor, an actual reveal, which means we're about to see this game in real time and what it's really about, because it's not just nostalgia. This is Ubisoft taking one of their best games ever and rebuilding it for a completely different era of gaming. Today, we're going to break down everything we know right now about the Black Flag remake, often referred to, of course, as resynced. Now, we've got the reported April 16th reveal. We've got shifting release windows, which will try to lock in as well gameplay changes, which is always very important for the fandom when it comes to a remake, especially of a really good game, what the game's actually going to look like, because we're getting close. So, here's where things stand. And remember, I read every single comment on every single video. Multiple reports, again, mainly from Insider Gaming, say that the game is in deep development. The reveal is planned for April 16th, and it's been planned for a while, and Ubisoft is getting ready to show this game off publicly. Now, timeline-wise, that's kind of where things have shifted. At one point, this reveal was targeting early 2026. Not the reveal, I'm sorry, correction, the game coming out. Now it's looking like it could be more late 2026, possibly slipping into spring of 2027, because once they reveal it, you usually have a 12 to 18 month marketing window. Sometimes that could be lower, but actually I think that will be lower because this is a remake. So the potential to get this holiday season is still there. And by the time we get to this reveal, if you're watching this video after, maybe they gave us a release date at the end of the trailer, teaser, whatever they gave us. Now, let's be real. If Ubisoft was going to make any Assassin's Creed game as a remake, it was always going to be Black Flag. I mean, come on, peak pirate gameplay, peak naval combat, one of the most loved characters in the entire franchise, and honestly, it didn't even feel like in a traditional Assassin's Creed game at the time. It felt like a pirate game first, which is why I think it holds up and why I'm truly excited to get this. Now, the name, Resynced. I mean, that's Ubisoft basically telling you that it is not a one-to-one remake. This is going to be a reworked version of Black Flag, and based on everything that I've heard, that rework is going to be pretty significant. And if you take the 2013 game and you rebuild it in 2026, it's going to play completely differently. It is. The original system was counter instant kill, right? That's not how modern ACE works at all. So if they do try to modernize it, you can expect more hitbox combat, dodging, parrying, abilities, builds closer to the newer Assassin's Creed titles, and a lot of you are probably shaking your head saying, no, I want the legacy feel. And we always have that debate here on the channel when we talk about remakes. A big one is KOTOR. I mean, the legacy of KOTOR is the turn-based combat, but if you tried to bring that turn-based combat to 2026, it may not work. So what do? Do you create a hybrid? And when it comes to games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, what do you mess with and tinker with without actually ruining what made it special? Then you have naval combat. That is the identity of Black Flag. Honestly, this is where the remake, I think if it's done right, could shine the most. You're probably looking at expanded ship customizations, crew systems, dynamic naval encounters, more reactive oceans and weather. Probably the best water physics we've ever had, right? Because a game is only as good as its water. I'm kidding, but I'm not. And this is where Ubisoft has an advantage now. They have all the better tech to work with. So I really think that the ocean, the sea, is going to feel absolutely alive when we're out there with Kenway on the ocean. I really do. I mean, the original world, the design was great. But it was also, if you've ever played it and you go back and you think about it, if you're not looking at it through rose-tinted goggles, it was very limited. It doesn't have to be limited anymore. The cities could be bigger, more interiors, more side content, better NPC systems. I mean, think Red Dead level immersion, but in a pirate world. Do I think they're going to take it that far as an open world thing? No, I do not, because that would be completely changing the game. But you can expand the cities. You can make more interiors available, more side content. That's all stuff you could do without tarnishing the actual flow and legacy of the game. I don't think anybody's going to mind to have an expanded story. I really don't. I mean, original, it had issues. It did. I mean, just thinking back, there was some really repetitive objectives. I mean, the parkour was pretty clunky. It was. I know, we loved it, but it was. And then the tailing missions. So if they were to bring all those back unchanged, well, that would be a big miss, because quality of life fixes are super important when it comes to remakes that are this old. So in my opinion, what needs to happen is give us smoother movement, which I think they'll do, better mission variety, which I think they'll do, faster pacing, which I hope they do, and maybe, I don't know, you guys, this may be a hot take and you may not like it, you may push back, less forced stealth. I know, a lot of people are purists when it comes to Assassin's Creed and they want the old stealth back. I don't know if you go that way with this one. I think you make it less forced. I really do. And then the biggest question in the room, which you're going to be completely divided on, reports are suggesting that this remake may lean more into RPG systems. I know, before you cringe back and think, oh no, I do want to say, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is one of my favorite games of all time. And I know it's probably not one of the most beloved games of all time because of the RPG systems and the grind to it, but I loved it. But I also love ancient Rome and Greece and all that stuff. But if they do lean in, I mean, leveling, gear, progression, dialogue choices, it could be good. It could make this game feel so much more expansive and full, but it's also super risky because Black Flag worked back then because it was simple. So Ubisoft's going to have to walk or toe a line here between modern systems and also not losing that original feel. And if this is a full-on remake, you're not just copying a game, you're probably getting new islands, expanded cities, hopefully more missions, deeper side stories, and I'm pretty sure there was like missions that were cut from Black Flag that they're talking about adding to the game, so there's a lot going on here. Now, first of all, if you've never played Black Flag, we got one of the best protagonists we've ever had, Edward Kenway. One of the best characters in the franchise, one of the best characters in video games. Do not change him in any way. Then you have the pirate fantasy. It's not just Assassin's Creed. This is a pirate experience. So give us freedom, give us exploration, give us chaos, give us everything on the blue waters. Make us feel like pirates. And then 3, the ship gameplay. I mean, if the ships don't feel good, well, guess what? The game doesn't work. The ships have to feel good. They have to feel good on the open water. So yeah, I mean, it's Ubisoft. I think the game's going to be bigger. I think it's going to be more detailed, more system heavy, but that doesn't guarantee it'll be better. Sometimes the more you dump into the pot, could actually hurt the experience. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, here's where we stand. Black Flag, we're about to get to see it. I mean, April 16th is what they're reporting, and I'm pretty trusting of the sources this is coming from. That release window, I'm saying targeting Christmas or early spring of 2027. Christmas this year, spring of 2027. And we're getting a modern rework here. It's not just a visual upgrade. This is a full-on rebuild. So what do you guys want? Do you want a faithful remake, or do you want a fully modern version of Black Flag, or do you want something that kind of resides in the middle? Because those are two very different games. I'll keep you guys posted, and maybe we'll do a video once we get it out. Maybe we'll react to it. I'll see you soon.